So I was just on Instagram, but I figured I'd hop over to YouTube to sort of finish this out. I have been working over here, and so I wanted to basically show folks what I'm doing and what work looks like and what does it look like to have a side hustle when you got a 9-to-5 job. And I want to show y'all in real life, it looks like this. It looks like working and on a Sunday afternoon when you'd rather be chilling somewhere, sitting Netflix and chilling, or watching the game, or watching some sports, or da 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 da. You gotta work. You gotta put in the work. And so that's what I've been trying to communicate to folks. Is it's important to put in the work. It's important to really understand how to put in work. Put in the work. Do not get confused, about what it costs. It costs what it costs. It costs what it costs, and that's just how it goes. It costs what it costs. And being an entrepreneur, being a person that has a side hustle, it requires work. Excuse me. And it's not easy. And I don't know why we want it to seem so easy. And it was a study I did a while back, a long time ago, talking about like, for some reason, we want things to be like this self-help culture that we have in America, especially. We want to like convince ourselves things are easy, like, oh, it's not that hard. And we do that because we want to like encourage participation and get people to, actually try new things. But in reality, we actually do more harm than good by doing that, because we are trying to psych ourselves out. And so when it actually gets hard, we just stop because we thought it wasn't going to be that hard. And so when you realize, oh, it is that hard, you're like, all right, I don't want to do this. And so we have a lot of folks who more readily give up on things because they never expected it to be this hard. You never expected marriage to be this hard. You never expected business to be this hard. What's up, y'all? You never expected entrepreneurship to be this hard. You never expected having a side hustle to be this hard. And so when it gets hard, you're confused. You're shocked. You're like, what? It's hard? I didn't know it was going to be hard. I thought this was going to be easy. I thought marriage was going to be, it's just going to be it's just going to be like a day at the park. Why would it be hard? What's up, everybody? Why would it be hard? But getting to your best, pulling out your potential is hard. Getting excellence out of any situation, out of yourself, is hard. Having a good waiter at a restaurant is difficult work for the waiter. That waiter has to be attentive. They have to think ahead. They've got to be moving around quickly. They can't waste a lot of time. They got to anticipate your needs. That's hard work. You get tired. You get frustrated. You go to the table, the people don't know what they want to order. And my point with all this is that excellence is hard in anything. And for you to get excellence out of yourself, it's going to be difficult. You're going to have to push excellence out of yourself. You're not just going to automatically get it. Like, it's going to require a push. It's going to require you doing things you don't want to do. That's the whole point. The reason that it's excellent, the reason that it excels above others, because others will do things at a level that's more comfortable. But when you're trying to work and have a side hustle, if you're trying to get multiple streams of income, if you're trying to do things more than the minimum, it's going to be work. It's going to be difficult. There are some difficulties with that. There are some difficulties in actually building yourself, building your business, building your YouTube channel, building your TikTok, building your product, building your Instagram, building your family, building your friendships, building your relationships. Everything takes work, and it is hard. And this idea that it's not hard only damages us. It only makes us want to run when things actually get hard, because in our mind we're thinking, oh, it's not supposed to be hard, when in fact it is. And everyone who gets past the hard things, who goes a little bit extra, who does a little bit more, who pushes a little bit past what everyone else is willing to do, those are the ones who excel. And so I'm just here working today on a Sunday, and I'm showing people that, yeah, you might see me on my YouTube channel. You might see, me wearing nice clothes or things that seem expensive, or doing things that seem like, oh, I'd love to do that. And that's fine. I want everyone to live their best life. But sometimes your best requires hard work. When everyone else is chilling on a Sunday, you got to come in here and work. And I don't want to do this. I don't want to be printing labels, which is what I'm doing right now. I'm printing labels for my business, and I have several of them to print for orders that we've got to get done. And I'm away from my family. I don't feel like doing it. I'd rather be chilling right now. I'd rather not be doing this. I'd rather not be doing what I'm doing. I don't like it. It's not fun. This is not enjoyable to me to be printing off these labels. But I'm making progress, right? But it's costing. It's costing me time. It's costing me energy. It's costing me. It costs. It costs. It costs. It costs to be. It costs to get anything. Everything comes with a cost. There is a cost. And this idea that there's not a cost is wrong. It's not true. There's going to be a cost to anything you want to happen in life. There's going to be a price you've got to pay. Are you willing to pay the price? That's what it comes down to. Are you willing to pay the price? Are you willing to pay the price that's necessary for your growth, for your development, for who you want to be? Are you willing to pay the price? That is the question. And it doesn't mean that you always have to do this. It doesn't mean that you'll always be working on a Sunday or grinding every day of the week and you're not getting any sleep and you're becoming unhealthy. That's not wise. That's not wisdom either. But it's also unwise to think that you'll never have to do that, because there are times where you're going to have to put in the work over and above what you feel like doing. Everyone says work smarter, not harder. Well, sometimes you got to work harder. It's not always work smarter. We think, I don't know, it's like that statement, I'm sure, has good intentions, but usually the work smarter is for people who've already worked hard, right? It's not like, oh, I'm just going to not work hard at all. Everything's going to come easy to me. It's like, okay, bro, maybe that's a level that I have not seen. I cannot speak to that, because the things that I've seen in my life that have produced more, that have produced more than the minimum, multiple streams of income, these things have required more. It has required more. Now, still, you can't do everything yourself. And a lot of the breaks you need in your business, in your life, in your relationships, a lot of those blessings that you need only come from God. But you still got to put in the work. You've got to put in the work. And in fact, I believe that when you put in the work, it's a higher likelihood that that things are going to work in your favor, because you've put in the work. We need 24 of these. It's going to work in your favor because you've put in the work, not in spite of you not working. No, put in the work. Give God something to bless. Give God something that he can honor. Like, that's the idea behind all this. What's up, y'all? But you just got to get out of this idea, oh, that's not that hard. No, it is that hard. I can do hard things. That's the mindset I want folks to have. It's not that, oh, it's not that hard. No, it is hard. No, having a business and having a 9-to-5 job is hard. Trying to be in a marriage and make it successful is hard. Trying to have good friendships is hard. Trying to have a strong family unit is hard. These things are hard. They're not easy. You can't just say, oh, that's just easy. Oh, that's no big deal. We say that so flippantly, and it's not true. It's really not true. These things are hard. It's hard to have a good family. It's hard to have a good mindset. You got to force yourself to have a good mindset. You just don't get a good mindset because having a good mindset is easy. No, having a good mindset is difficult. It takes work. It takes practice. You've got to sow seeds into your mind that say, you know what? I'm not going to complain. You know what? I'm going to push through. You know what? But if you tell yourself it's easy, then you're going to not push through because now you're shocked at what you're going through. You're confused. You're like, huh? What do you mean? It's not easy. Marriage isn't just easy. You're confused because it's not easy, but it was never easy. That was always a lie. And so you got to not accept the lie. You've been lied to. You think that entrepreneurship is easy because in the pandemic or, you saw this person and da 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 da. Things change every day. Yeah, there are moments and times where things are easier than other moments in time. But on scale, by and large, as they would say, things are difficult most times. Things require a lot of structure, a lot of patience, a lot of teamwork, a lot of strategy, a lot of execution. Like, it's hard to do things at an excellent level. If it wasn't, everybody would do it. Everybody would be the biggest YouTube sensation if it wasn't difficult. And then people will downplay it because they want to be humble, or I don't know what they want to be. They want to lie and act like, stuff isn't difficult. And so they're like, oh, it's not that big a deal. Da, 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 da. They're lying. It is that big a deal. They are working their butts off to try to make that thing work. They are working very hard. They are putting time, money, and energy into the thing that they're trying to make work. Uh-oh. What's going on? Oh, the printer went offline. I did something. Messed up the printer. See, this is hard. Now I'm dealing with a hard thing. I'm trying to print off these labels. I'm almost done. And now I'm running into an issue. Oh, I printed them to the wrong printer. I can hear it in the other room. This sucks. That was terrible. See, these type of things happen. And I am so mad about that. Because it was so many copies. I had to print 20 copies of the wrong thing. Now, what that tells me is I need to focus a little bit more. I was unfocused, doing so much talking that I'm not getting what I need to get done. So let me try that again. There we go. Now it's printing to the right place. Oh, but now it's wrong. Oh God, how do I stop it? Stop. Printed the label and it's all messed up. Can't use any of these. Not focused. Not doing it exactly how it needs to be done. But that happens. And I was talking about this when I was live a second ago on the other platform. Like, you've got to learn to make adjustments. I just messed up twice. This is my third time. Let me see if I can get it right this time. But I'm not giving up because this isn't my first time messing up. And then I did get it right, but I didn't print off enough. So let's see here. I need 19 more. I need the right printer. I need the right quantity. Do I have that? I got the right quantity. Got the right printer. Double checking everything. Now let's see. papers are messing up. It's a mess, y'all. Right towards the end, everything's starting to go wrong. Right here at the end. Now I gotta count them to see how many I got right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I don't think we can use that one. So we got 11, at least 11. We have at least 11 that are worth working with. Let's see. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I've got 16. Really struggling. Really struggling. It's okay. I can get through hard stuff. It's all right. It's 16. See if I got any more good ones. Looks like 2 of the papers got stuck together. I don't know if you can see that, but that got stuck and it messed up my whole printing process. Messed up everything. 17 here. All right, and I needed 20, I believe. So let me go try to print 3 more. What a mess. But it proves my point exactly, that sometimes you're going to run into obstacles. You're going to run into obstacles, and you want to be familiar with obstacles. I mean, that's the beauty of it. You run into obstacles, and because you have some familiarity with obstacles, the likelihood of you getting through it is that much more increased because it's not your first rodeo, as they say. I've been through this before. I've been through situations where things didn't work out exactly as I wanted them to, right? I've been through that. And that was my second to last one. I've been here for almost an hour. And I still got to go to the grocery store. And that was the situation. Let's see, I have 7 more and then I'm done. So that's my point, y'all. That is my point, is that you've got to figure out how to push through. You've got to push through things that are uncomfortable, especially if you're going to have a side hustle. If you're going to have a side hustle, and we want you to have side hustles. I want you to make as much money as you possibly can. I truly do. But just know that it does come with a cost. There is a cost to this life. You know, and now that you know there's a cost, you can make an informed decision. Okay, do I want to be an entrepreneur? Do I want to have a side hustle? I think there's many reasons. I think the reasons outweigh any sort of hindrances or cons. But it is something you need to go into with clear thinking, so you know exactly what you're getting into. All right, we're working on the last one. Looks like it's working. All right. So you saw it in real time. You saw it in real time. Future or Kendrick Lamar? How are you? I haven't been listening to rap that much, but tell me about your hat. This hat is from, I think, Culture Kings is where y'all can find this hat. Kendrick, I would say, is probably, you know, He's a little deeper than Future. So, thanks, bro. Alex, what's up, bro? Yeah, showing him the real side hustle life, creative careers. Y'all go check out Alex. That's my man. He's getting me right, teaching me. So yeah, that's it, man. This is real life. We dealing with real side hustle work. You got to put the work in. It's not easy. It can be worth it. Make sure it's what you're called to do, but it can be worth it. But it's not easy, and it's okay. You don't want to be bamboozled and tricked thinking something's going to be easy when actually it's difficult. The good thing about it is once you know, okay, it's not easy, but I can do things that aren't easy. I can handle it. I can handle the pressure. It makes you stronger, it makes you better, and the people around you are better as well for it. So that's it, y'all. It's your boy StephenMotivate. Tap in. I got stuff coming up. We're going to be talking about how to get your side hustle going. We're going to be talking about how you build freedom. We're going to be talking about how you use money in the best way possible to make more money. And I'll give you a little preview. You use money as a seed. You plant it, let it grow to make more money for you. So until next time, be on the lookout. We got some cool stuff happening. Today was all about work and showing you the real life work on a Sunday afternoon. Don't want to be here. Didn't want to do this at all. Really, I'm upset that I had to be here. A lot of sacrifices. Wife at home, kids at home. I'm not with them right now, but that's the season that I'm in. And so just showing y'all the transparent truth behind what's really going on. Sometimes the cameras can give you an idea that a false reality. The reality is a lot of things take work. And if you're going to have a job and a side hustle, it's going to take work. But that's okay. It's going to be hard, but you can do hard things. All right. Until next time, I'll holler at y'all. Stay motivated. Peace.